And we should be live. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome to me final stream of the year as we get ready to wind down for Christmas. How are we all doing? We are back with This Is Me Trying, I think episode 6 of the Dragon Age Taylor's version live streams. Continuing our Rogue Taylor Swift-inspired playthrough where we just met Emmerich last week, and Taylor Swift is immediately in love with Emmerich. Unfortunately, speaking of Emmerich, we do have some very sad news that has just surfaced, and that is the fact that Sylvia Fekete, who'd been at BioWare for 5 years, has unfortunately decided to leave the studio. And Sylvia had worked on characters like Emmerich. They'd worked on Down Among the Dead Men and Infinity Nights, which is a brilliant story. She had done Josephine, as well as plenty of huge Navaran lore aspects and stuff. And unfortunately, Sylvia has decided to leave the company. I'm sure I'll talk about that in a future, probably in the new year update video, talking about the future of BioWare, the state of Dragon Age, and what, the state of no DLC and sales and stuff like that in the new year. But yeah, really sad just to see such an amazing, brilliant writer leaving the studio. But I do wish Sylvia, of course, the very best, and hopefully onwards and upwards in terms of their career. But yeah, like, one of the best things about the Veilguard I've said so many times is Emmerich and his writing, and that all goes down. And not just all, I understand that it's a team aspect and there are many different elements that come into writing a character, and it's not just one person, as Trix has reminded us, the animations, the character design, the artists, etc. But in terms of that, the specific writing of Emmerich and Down Among the Dead Men, which was all Sylvia, phenomenal writer, phenomenal work. Best aspect of the Veilguard for me is Emmerich's character. So it is sad to see that. But hello, RPG Fairy. Hello, Villainous Kitty, Emrat, Lucy. It's so weird how the hair colours change. I agree, Aspen. Like, 1 minute Taylor's very blonde, the next minute she's brunette. It is, yeah, it's interesting. It's just the beautiful lighting of this game, I suppose. Hello, Sophia. Sophia says, "Hey, Doctor, I've been a follower for many years. Thank you for your videos. They've helped me through these 10 years of waiting. Sadly, the wait wasn't worth it, but you made it bearable." Thank you, honestly, Sophia. I really appreciate that. And, of course, understand the sentiment. The Veilguard, it's a mixed opinions. It's everyone has a very different opinion on this game. Mine has definitely matured more, I should say sobered more, now that I have calmed down from being like, we're finally playing a Dragon Age game after 10 years of a wait. I do really like this game, but my opinion has sobered up a bit more now. And I think it's harder when you compare it to the envisionment of Joplin, what that game was going to be. It makes it so much harder when you see that you were going to have a sub, and it was going to be more about, finding and tracking Solas, looking for the red lyrium idol. It makes it a bigger pill to swallow. But I regardless, and I said this in my recent streams and my video, my review video, that the game just feel like it's just been, the devs have done what they can with what they've got, and they've done a really good job with creating, a great game. Yeah, it's a great game. There's much to be desired. There is stuff that could be better. Either way, though, I do applaud the game that we did get, and I do really like the game we did get. Obviously, though, there are things that are lacking, and when you look at the concept art and the plans, it's like, but yeah, I mean, and that's why I make those videos. And I've got another video that's going to be the cut content and the data mined content of the Veilguard, and that also might be another tough pill to swallow. But no, I really appreciate, Sophia, you tuning in. You still enjoying the content that I produce. It means a lot. I know not many people like this game. Oh, sorry, not many. There are a huge amount of people who don't like this game for understandable reasons. So I appreciate just the love and support of the channel and being able to separate the game from my own content too, because I'm going to talk about this game honestly and how I feel about it as well. And I have done and I am doing. Overall, I do really like it, but yeah, we're going to talk about those. And that's the point of these streams too, is to talk about all the little nitty-gritty bits of it. So we've got Tenor's journal. Oro still isn't home. I should have let him go when he said he'd take the relic deeper into the forest to deal with it. I have to go after him, and I'm taking Gus. Oros and Gus are always inseparable, and Oros always said Gus was the best tracker he knew. Gus will find the trail. There is a credulity There is a gradually drawn map of the forest showing where Tenor intends to search.
Veil jumpers are in trouble. They could use our help.
Veilguard said, sorry, Villainous Kitty said, Jack, Merry Christmas, and let me crush your soul with some cook content. Yeah, it's true. Will I get it out before Christmas? Hopefully. Hopefully. That is the plan. I'll see how much I get done this weekend. Honestly, this week's already flown by. The past 2 weeks, I was planning on getting another video out on my podcast, and it's like, this week's gone like that. And then a week today, is it Christmas? Yeah. Like, Joplin would have been a masterpiece, but I'm content with what we have. Exactly, I'm the same. And we did this with Inquisition. We looked at the cut content, and we were like, it could have been so much better. Now,
we're not alone.
I think, in my opinion, I do prefer Inquisition more. I need to give the game, the Veilguard, more time. But I think I do enjoy Inquisition a dash more. Well, not a dash more, a lot more, because of its ambiguity and the Inquisitor. But we were the same about Inquisition. We're like, it could have been this, it could have been that. But I do think it's a different kettle of fish when it comes to the Veilguard because of its development and because of the fact that the project initially was so different. Like, the Elven Gods, it seemed like came in the middle or the end, and Solas was the antagonist for a large part. And there was so much ambiguity about his story, the endings. Like, again, there were concepts at the same time, but still, the idea of chasing after Solas being central to the plot is something that I really wanted. Because of the fact that the comics and the books were all leading up to that, and I get it, they had to pivot, and I get it, and I respect that, but it just kind of makes the external media, like Tevinter Knights, lesser important. Because they introduced characters like Vadis. And Vadis, what's happened to Vadis? Vadis is just nowhere mentioned. Vadis was going to meet Varric, and nothing happened with that. Jack rocking the stubble, thank you, Shauna. Yes, I am, for the first time in my life, trying to grow facial hair. I figured I didn't want to look like a baby face anymore. And I was like, you know what? I want to look like a teenager now. So thank you for noticing. I appreciate it. The fact that it's noticeable on stream is a huge compliment to my girl.
Light spreads fast.
But yeah, I appreciate it.
Could be a new
Hello, Beandog. How you doing? Chat, what you saying? So Lucy says, I prefer the companions of the game rather than Joplin ones, to be honest. Although having Imshale would have been amazing. And that's the thing. I think a lot of the companions in this game were drafted for Joplin, just changed, like Lucanus. Imshale kind of being the one that was cut, and that is the biggest heartbreak for me. Because, like, I don't know how chat would have felt. I wouldn't have minded, but I've seen a lot of people not being bothered about Calpurnia as a companion and preferring Nev to that. I wouldn't have minded to get more of Calpurnia, to see where they could have gone with that character. But I think Nev's a good trade-off, for sure, and I love Nev as a character. To whomever finds this, it was, as I suspected. The relic we were sent after was blighted, or it had some connection to the blight. The corruption was on me before I knew it. I'm so glad I sent Taylor home. I cannot let the blight spread. I will find some way to destroy this thing, if it's the last thing I do. Oros. There were a few Kunari companions concepted. Tash, definitely. The initial Tash was more like the Harley Quinn we all envisioned, which was like this dual-wielding, rogue, infiltrating Kunari spy, and Tash has definitely been more of a pivot to Lord of Fortune.
He didn't make it.
Character, because the initial concept one was a thief, whereas Tash is more of Tash is a dragon hunter and a treasure hunter. And then we had another Kunari who was a spy, but more of like a suave kind of a dapper, spy, suave, dapper, similar. And then there was another Kunari who was a mage Sarabas, which was sick. But yeah, I would have enjoyed Calpurnia, but again, I like Nev. Ultimately, Imshale, I would have loved Imshale. Hello, Celestial, how you doing? Yeah, Imshale was a big pivot. Like that kills me, a tiny bit. But hey ho. And Lucanus being Tevinter would have been interesting. I wonder what that plot was going to be originally.
Wait.
Oh, there's Todd. There he is. There's Taylor. Taylor, meet Taylor.
She must have just turned.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Damn.
Love to see Tate. I'm so glad, Beandog. I'm so glad. the cut content is making Lisa overthink too much. I get it. No, I get it. Yeah. I got the art book before I did a podcast with Lisa Marshall Lambo there. And I was like, I need a minute before we do this podcast. I need to not talk about this art book too much because it's upsetting. Apologise if the game's lagging a bit. It takes a minute for this game to kind of sort itself out. It will be okay soon. Shauna, that's totally how I feel. They created all this external content that I ate up, building up to so much, and it had less meaning. That's the thing, literally, same boat. And I know that a lot of us on YouTube, watching the content, taking it all in, you know, we've had 10 years to digest and take every inch of information of this game and make theory videos and talk about it and have full-blown conversations about it. And it is a bit underwhelming. And I know it's not the developer's fault because they had to make a game at the end of the day. They had EA to push back with. There's a lot of things. I believe David Gator said, how much control you think BioWare had over this project. Think even less.
Sorry, Taylor.
That's how much control EA had. So I get it. So I'm not speaking about it like from a place of, like, I'm not taking it on the developers. If we're taking it on anybody, it's taking it on EA. But yeah, like the tie-in media, the Twinter Night stories, there's only a few of them, and I'm going to make a video at some point about the references made, but there really is only a few of them, which is a shame, because you had characters like Vadis, who introduced the idea of the agents of Fen'Harel with Reaver, who could have potentially been into, well, what represented what an agent of Fen'Harel was like, and that was completely cut, and the idea behind, like, oh, there you are, Oros. Is it Oros, or is it Taylor? No, it's not Oros, I think.
Caller?
And they kind of just last minute changed the mind in Solas, being like, oh yeah, I'm not a leader anymore. I disbanded all my spies. And I get why they've done it, but it's a cop-out. It really is a cop-out.
Let's get you
but it was so built up into tonight. So the whole Kunari versus the Antam versus the Tevinter and Tevinter Sakari factions, and how they built up that narrative. And that was going to be a huge part of Joplin, and it just ended up not being a part of it, which is a massive shame because it was more about the implications of Solas, how desperate Solas was going, where he was going, the direction he was going in, and how truly vengeful he was going to be, and it went nowhere. It said, "Oh, I don't want to be a leader anymore." That's it. Some reasoning like that. I need to really dig it up, and I'll make a video on that. But it was a shame. You know, you built up these Tevinter agents. These agents of Fen'Harel since Trespasser. And they go nowhere. And you tease them in Tevinter Nights. And you tease them in the comics. What's the guy called in the comics? His name will come to me. Gaius. In Dragon Age Deception, he was a agent of Fen'Harel who retrieved the Red Lyrium Idol and sold it to House Daenerys. And we might die, so I'll save. And like he died in the Kunari invasion, but it built up. Oh, Dreadwolf's looking for the Red Lyrium Idol. He has plans for it.
Now,
and that plot got answered into Nights.
It's not enough you
But
disturb my sleep.
that's where it left. That's where they left it.
In the waking world.
It's now like, oh yeah, Solas somehow
Sounds like the
found a way to
Necropolis.
de-blight the Red Lyrium Idol. Like, how do you do that? How did he do that? The entire time, Solas had the power to unchain things. What? And then I know John Apple did reply to this and say that it was another ritual. But what was the ritual? What did it involve? These are massive lore questions that we've been talking about since the fabrics of Dragon Age. How did Fiona cure herself from the blight? What did she do? And then we get, oh yeah, Solas just did it in a ritual. How? That's a huge question that you just not answered. That isn't, you know, that isn't fair. As a tinfoiler, as loads of us crazy fan theorists, what's happened? And I get it. They had to subvert the narrative. They had to change the narrative, the plot line, but that should have been part of it. At least an explanation of, oh yeah, I did this. I get it though. They've had to answer a lot in codices because it ultimately had to create a game. I do understand. We'll read chat in 2 seconds. We're just going to try and kill...
Good going, Emmerich.
I apologize if the game's lagging a bit. It takes a second. It like needs to get into it. This formless one isn't as high as I thought it would be on normal difficulty, to be honest. I'd say that now. Formless one, my beloved. He is I'm really glad that they didn't include the formless one, to be honest. That's a really cool move. That was something they answered, which was sick. Okay, he doesn't like shock damage. Good.
I'm ready, Rook.
They attack from a distance.
I also attack from a distance.
Ready and waiting.
I think besides how dialogue was handled, I had the most problem with the fact that Solas was still backstage with his agents. Exactly, run a sheep. Literally. It's been answered outside of the games as well, though, which isn't fair. You can't patch or fix up your game's narrative by talking about it on Twitter. You need to put it in the game. You know what I mean? Is that an unfair critique? I don't think it is. Hello, Emily! Taylor is an archer! Yes, she is! Rogue is so fun.
Tell me what you need.
It is the best class. But, she has a song called The Archer, so it just makes sense. It just makes sense. I am loving Rogue so much, and I'm really enjoying Archer. It's so fun to slow time and get headshots. And you can just, like... It's definitely better than what I enjoyed with what I liked with Warrior, because Warrior got very boring throwing your shield every second, or at least this, you've got a bow, and also changing weapons is actually just hot, like, you don't need to swap by pressing down on the D-pad, you just automatically have your bow and sword, which is so different from like Mage and Warrior, where you have to choose between. I just love it, feels more seamless, more like they put thought into tying it more together. And it's just good, great for the action. And parrying is great. Marshall's told me you can block and do an umbrella thing. I'm going to change to a duelist about Act 2 to see what a duelist is like, but I am really enjoying Archer. Veil Ranger. Is Miss Swift a Sagittarius? Her birthday is December 13th, so please can you let me know if she's a Sagittarius. Shauna, a huge thing around the Red Lyrium idols was so needed. Then Elgie and Gilly were like, we'll just make one real quick. Yeah, literally. It leaves a lot to be desired.
I'm good
It
to go.
really does. Yeah, it does. And that's the thing, because all of the external media, like all of it, was talking about the Red Lyrium idol. The chase of the Red Lyrium idol, what's going on with the Red Lyrium idol. And it's like, oh yeah, he untainted it. Like, okay, so you can cure the blight. Brilliant. Right? We're not going to establish that. We're not going to talk more about the fact that you can do that. For me, I love Rogue the most, then Mage, and then Warrior. Sadly, Warrior was most disappointing, and that was my first playthrough. But Rogue is so fun.
Nice move, Rook.
Right, there's one formless one for you. Right, I can read chat for a second now.
It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the Necropolis.
So, what is
Sure
chat saying?
did.
A multi
Like that Solas was somewhat of an advisor.
The malign
The Fan of
spirit
Light and the
trapped in
quest was
vault
just
can
the
project facets of its
slightly
reality
leveled
into
for
the
it.
outer world.
Oh, did anybody watch the Game Awards, by the way, last Thursday? I didn't watch it live, but I did catch Pat's that had me. And it was a really good show. Really good show. Like, not Fable, Witcher 4, Outer Worlds 2. It was Emmerich saying Outer Worlds there. Borderlands 4, I'm hesitant on, but I will check it out. Favorite romance so far? I've only done Nev, and it was good. It wasn't amazing, it was great. But I've heard that a lot of them are kind of like that. I'm looking forward to romancing Emmerich, though. I've heard Emmerich's is amazing. In comparison to a lot of others. You know who got second place for best character? Who? Press that. Oh, thank you, Beandog. Thank you, Beandog. Yeah, I really enjoyed the sword and the dagger and orb playstyle for mage. That's really fun, fluid and different. But then I don't like the staff gameplay. It doesn't feel as fluid, so it kind of feels like you kind of just really should do the sword and orb, dagger and orb. Right, nug. Here we go. Look at the nug.
That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Taynor in a while.
Watched up to the accessibility announcement and lifted.
Sorry.
How was it,
Gus
RPG
the
Fairy?
only one I could save.
Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands?
I hope so.
I suppose I'll look after him now.
Oh, me too, Kitty.
Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
I honestly love, I love Ciri. I can't wait to see Ciri again. Emily, we are in Act 1. We have just recruited the entire Veilguard. We recruited Tash the last mission. So we are just in Act 1. It's not too far, no. We're probably going to meet the Inquisitor in a minute. I'm just doing some side quests at the moment, trying to stop the game from lagging. It takes a hot second. And then we're going to go do the How to Train Your Griffin quest. Go for a little picnic. Is it a picnic? No, I don't think it is. And then we'll do the executive puzzle, because I like that. So we're just doing side quests, and then we'll meet the Inquisitor, and then maybe meet the Wardens. Poor Gus, I know, poor Gus. The thing is that I miss killing nugs. Just a little bit. Taylor wouldn't kill a nug. But I miss killing them and like making hide out of their leather. I miss the idea of being able to go out into an environment and have more things to do, I guess. I kind of miss, in some regard, and you can call me out on this, some regard the open world aspect of Inquisition. Just being able to go out into the world and just listen to party banter while walking around. And don't get me wrong, this game is purely beautiful, but I like kind of just soaking it all up more and having more to explore, the style of it. Yeah, but you can call me out on that, because I know that was a big thing. I was like, don't do this, BioWare.
Figure this out.
But hey ho. Yeah, Ciri is such a good character. So chat, just in case, please can we not talk about any spoilies? Just for those who haven't finished the game. Only talking about Act 1. Just in case. It is a shame that for Ciri they're not going to have the Hawk voice actress, but I believe that's because she's has she stopped doing voice acting? Did she not want to do it, or had they aged up Ciri so they didn't want to bring her back? I'm pretty sure there was a reason, because I do love Hawk's voice actress as Ciri, but I'm pretty sure there's a reason. I'm not going to kill those dudes, so we'll just fast travel. But no, I'm excited about the direction they're going to go with the next Witcher. It was either create a Witcher and start a brand new narrative, or bring back Ciri or an OG character. And that means they can bring Geralt in as a narrator still. I miss being nosy and going into every house, yes.
I wonder what this is about.
Right, how am I going to get this audio to stop being annoying? Somebody said reload last time, so I'll do that. I think the more I think about it, the more I said it in my review, but I just miss parts of Inquisition. I wish, me and Lisa talked about this, I wish this game had the flaws Inquisition had, in terms of, well, you know, it has an annoying open world, and the fetch quests can be annoying, but like, it still was it feels a lot more like a really consistent Dragon Age entry in terms of following on from Dragon Age 2 with the Conclave, the Mages and Templars, and Corypheus as a central antagonist, and then introducing Solas, the Dread Wolf, and then like Liliana making a return, Morrigan making a return, and building. Okay, the audio's fixed already. And building on from that, whereas this, and I get it, it's a pivot, they've had to do a lot of things. You know, I feel like every time I say a criticism, I feel like I have to excuse it. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm just trying to say that for people who are like, you know, I'm a hater. I'm not that. I'm just trying to understand and explain that it's been through a very rough development cycle. There are a lot of things to take away from. There are a lot of things that this game's been through. The development team has had a very, 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 very rough development of this game. I completely get that. But I'm still, of course, entitled to my opinion.
A network of aqueducts.
This must have been
And I'm not
quite a
I'm not
sight
hating this
today.
game anyway. I'm just criticizing the parts of it that I didn't find overtly Dragon Age-y. But yeah, no, like for me, I just miss the biggest thing is the ambiguity of Inquisition. These characters don't have any conflicts. Like Tash literally calls Emmerich a skull effer, and then they forgive each other a minute later. It's like, no, continue that banter, continue that hatred. Let's have that dynamic, like Vivienne and like
I wonder
Cole.
what this is about.
Did I hit the right one? That just responds. Okay. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. One of the biggest things I lacked was just being able to just walk up and talk to Micah. But yes, that's it, Sophia. We don't get that in the companion quest lines. We don't get like to where are you from, where were you born, what are you doing, how is it going. The investigate dialogue. I agree with your criticisms. Inquisition felt like a world. Veilguard felt like a field trip. Oh my lord, what a brilliant way to put it. The thing, and I will continue playing the game. The thing is, like, Inquisition told you about the world, and the stories came from the world, and it revealed more about the world. In this game, the characters just have character plot lines that don't tell you anything about the world. And like, I could talk about that on such an intricate level, but like, it felt like the more I learned about Dorian, the more I learned about Tevinter society, the more I learned about the world of Tevinter, the more I learned about the politics of Tevinter, the blood magic, the inner workings. Whereas when I go on a quest line with, I want to say Emmerich, because Emmerich does it well, but like Balara, I don't learn much about the Veil Jumper ethos. And or when I go on a journey with Tash, I don't learn much about the Lords of Fortune ethos. And maybe that's because the Lords of Fortune and the Veil Jumpers just feel kind of lackluster factions anyway, and they didn't have much lore in them anyway. But when, you know, Inquisition, you learn about these characters, you learn about the world, you learn their story, their side, their perspectives. And in this game, there isn't much of that world building that we've known so much. Like Nev going to Docktown, Tevinter, it's been built up so much, establishing so many aspects of the world for so long. The true heart of darkness, the majesties who set it all, set the entire narrative apart from Dragon Age Origins. And
let's get going.
There's no mention of slavery besides codices. There's little blood magic. There's little dark fantasy elements. There's little aspects of magic controlling the realm or controlling aspects of the world.
That's it.
There's nothing much that's like, this is Tevinter, this was the Elven Empire, this is the foundation of, you know, what once was the Elven Empire is now, you know, a majorocracy that's taken over those aspects and built their own, cannibalized their own culture out of it. That was in the art style, that was in the architecture. Like, they said that in the architecture of Tevinter buildings, they've replaced what would have been lyrium from Arlathan with gold. That's a brilliant nuance, brilliant design from an art point of view. But I didn't feel that in the world. I didn't feel like I had been walking around a place that had been the ancient Elven Empire.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear
What is
all
chat
these
saying?
stories about
And
things
that's
that
like a
happened
big
thousands of years
part
ago.
of what Inquisition did
The
so
Dalish
well.
do love their history.
Despite them
Except I
being
wanted to make
fetch
history.
questy hub-based
Didn't fit in.
worlds and the,
Got
you know,
bored, so I
the
went looking
approach
for
being
adventure.
different, and you can see the
How'd
direction
that
they were
go
going
over
in
with your
versus the
clan?
direction they did end up
Poorly.
with.
It
Still
felt like I
very,
rejected
very solid.
Did
Solid.
Yeah,
Dragon Age game with its
suppose.
characterization and,
Land life
and
wasn't
so
for
many
me.
things
I had to get away.
like
So
that.
then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure.
Chat what you say.
Got my ass kicked. Went broke.
But like
I
so
couldn't
much
go
was at
crawling
stake in
back to
Inquisition.
my
There's
clan
technically
and
more
fail.
at stake in the Veilguard,
Now
but didn't
they
feel that
take
way.
me back.
Literally.
It forced me to figure
Literally.
out what I was good at. Always had a knack.
And I
for
apologise to
hunting.
everybody who wants to listen to Davin talking, but we are in the middle of a a passioned conversation. Not gonna lie, that conversation with Tash and Emmerich made me almost not romance for Emmerich because I felt like their school teaching them to get along. Yeah, that's a brilliant way to describe it too. But then you have like again, Cole. Blackwell's like, I like you, you're funny, but you're also weird. Or you've got like, I know I've said Vivienne calling him a demon. Who else is mean to Iron Bull being scared of Cole? Being like, okay kid, alright kid, keep it in your head kid. Varric being like, not like that dude. Like, they're not being mean, but there's aspects of conflict. There's fear, there's tension. And that's what That's what drives every single plotline in video in any media ever is conflict. Romeo and Juliet, flipping heck. I'm not gonna, you know, have to completely describe that. But why is that missing in this game when BioWare? The issue is, this would be fine if it was a new IP and it wasn't by BioWare, but it's by BioWare, and they've done conflict and they've done ambiguity and they've done character conflicts and so many things so well, and I've just fallen over so well in their previous games, and because they haven't done it well this time, it sticks out like a sore thumb. And that's the issue. They've done it so well. It's like, well, what happened? They sort of feel like co-workers and companions, literally. Feels like HR in the room is a valid criticism. Yeah, was that Skill Up who said that? It is a fair criticism. Genuinely don't know. Genuinely don't know. Didn't know I finished Act 1 until I finished Act 2. Yeah, they don't make the shift or the transition as impactful as they do with Inquisition. DeCaster, hey, good to see you, DeCaster. DeCaster, look who we have. Oh no, he's not here. Sorry, I'm doing Davrin's quest and I forgot Emmerich isn't with us, but we have recruited Emmerich. Good to see you, DeCaster. I hope you are well, and it is lovely to have you join us.
At least he's having fun.
Only time I saw proper slave cruelty was towards the end when you're incognito and you see the Venatori using people as furniture. I think I remember that. I can't remember
Look
though.
around for truffles.
I have played the Veilguard on my first playthrough for 66 hours. Second playthrough, I'm currently... Second playthrough was about... It was a harder difficulty, so about 90. And then this playthrough is currently at 18. And so, yeah, this is third playthrough too.
That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
I'm asking because I've dreamt of the game for 10 years, just realised it's 6-7 hours. I cannot take it anymore.
Pretty much own Arlithan
I get
Forest.
that. I can still take it, but I'm gonna... I like taking it slowly. I enjoy taking it slowly now. It's definitely different binging the game to playing it weekly. Because when I binged it, I didn't realise all of its flaws because you're playing it in one foul binge. Whereas now it's like, okay, you can see the flaws more apparent. And I first played it being like, this is the first Dragon Age game I'm playing in 10 years for the first time. Ah! Whereas now I'm sobering up.
Could Asan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems unlikely. Taylor would not be mean to a Griffin. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is smart. Of course he is.
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum.
Turlum. Oh, Turlum. How we know Turlum?
Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
I think the thing about Veilguard is, it's for me, I really enjoyed it on the first playthrough, but it lacks the
Find some notes,
replayability
see what
that the
happens.
previous Dragon Age games have.
So how did
I'm
you
very
go
much
from
enjoying Taylor, and I
hunter to
loved my
slayer of
mage
monsters?
playthrough, especially more
Uncle Eldred.
Brian E. Corrigan.
An old elf I knew
But
growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that
on a third
purpose.
playthrough or a second playthrough, you
Taught me
begin
the
to
way
notice
of
the wear and
three
tear.
trees.
Take a drink, lady.
Way of
I
the
shall take a
arrow,
drink at
way
your
of the bow,
request.
way
This
of
is
the
to you,
wolf.
lady.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
You tell him, Taylor. You
Darkness
tell him.
is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet.
Oh, take a drink whenever he says Turlum. Thanks, lady. Right, well, I will take a sip of water every time he says Turlum. I think, has he said it once? Thanks, lady. Rugged era, yes, I am trying to grow facial hair for the first time in my life. I appreciate that you can actually notice it, which is a good sign. I will take rugged. I will take rugged. I've been told at work that I've gone from looking like a baby to looking like a teenager, so I'll take it. Oh, a drink with Elganan and Gillenana mentioned, flipping heck. Yeah. I want to kill these nugs.
Big Hassan's got something.
I just
Why
miss.
don't you take a look?
I'm not trying to be mean. I just miss being able to go pew pew pew. Yes, the caster have finally hit puberty.
I'll be damned. Follow the nuts.
Like I said.
Oh, and the audio's
he's a
being weird
clever
again.
one.
Might make a tracker out of me.
Thanks, Lucy. Swifty and rugged.
What? It's Gingerwort.
I do love Davrin, to be fair.
Remember, light touch.
He's at least actually a warden, unlike some.
It's dessert fit for a prince. See?
Behave aside. No, Taylor likes flying creatures. What can we relate this to? Taylor likes cats. Taylor loves cats. Taylor prefers cats to humans. You can trust Hassan.
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So,
You'll be fine,
don't let
Davrin. You
anything
won't
happen
go
to you.
anywhere.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner.
Also true.
Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
Oh, should we give him a flirt? We'll give him a flirt. We'll give him a flirt. Why not?
I like that confidence.
That's how you win.
Why is the audio
It's
being
not
so
all
weird?
about winning. Sometimes I enjoy the pursuit too.
She does. She loves the chase.
Thrill of the chase.
Yes. Because we're young and forever, and we'll take this way too far.
Okay, boy. That's enough for one
It will
day.
leave you breathless or with a
But he's
nasty
having
scar.
fun.
Got a long list
He
of
overeats, and you'll
ex-lovers.
find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Because you know.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
Lovely to have you finally join us, Emily. Massively appreciated it. I have it on while at work. Hell yeah. Kitty, don't fret, Jack. My brother is 29 and he can't even grow a mustache. Oh, I can do that at least. I've got more hair on my leg there. Oh. Leave the poo and nugs alone. The thrill of the chase. Taylor loves the thrill. And there he is. The caster there is your man. Or our man. Our man? Are we sharing him? How is this going to work? I'm going to reload the save again because that's what fixed the audio bug. Don't know why it happens. This episode is called This Is Me Trying, which is a song from Folklore. This is me trying to do fetch quests today. Yes, we share him. Chatsman. Chatsman. We collectively, the caster, we chat. We all share Emmerich. We all experience the Emmerickness. Professor Emmerich of the Mornwatch, my beloved,
What do we
our
have
beloved,
here?
our beloved. Audio still being weird. We're going to have to, as they say, hashtag deal with it. I don't know why it's doing it. It fixes it sometimes. It doesn't fix it other times. We'll pick up this side quest and then we'll go and speak to Emmerich. I think he wanted me to go visit him in the gardens. I can't remember. We'll check.
They found more relics.
Yo, Rook. Strife talked about you. I need your help.
Some sort of grave harem
Can you
going
help?
on.
There are bear jumpers
Nice
in the
pun.
forest who have been gone too long. They were searching for relics. With the recent troubles, they could use a protective escort to bring those relics back to camp.
I'll start the search.
And I'll stay here, in case someone shows up.
Right, well, we'll do that later. Emmerich, do you need Taylor? Do you want Taylor? Is there a quest? No? Oh, yes, there's a haunting. Garden visit. We don't have it just yet, I don't think. Clear out trespassers. Well, we'll go at the moment. We can go there. Let's go see if he wants to talk to me. I also need to level up too. I'm romancing Lucanus on my third playthrough, and while I'm enjoying it because of my gosh, he makes me kick my feet. But Emmerich, I'm sorry, I just can't get over Emmerich. Nobody compares. Nothing compares to Emmerich. I'm gonna start fourth and go right back to romancing our man. Oh, he wants to speak to Belle. Right, well, it's not what we wanted, but it's something. It's something.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Belara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Belara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
He's right, and she knows big words. Ever seen anything like it?
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse. Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Belara for elven magic expertise.
She knows big words. I don't think Taylor would say that. I don't really know what the actual comedic one is there, so we'll just say he's right, because Emmerich is right.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed.
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
Hello, iCity.
That said, I've noticed you
We've
working
only
at all
flirted with
hours on
Davrin
that
so far
artifact.
today.
Really? I don't think it's all ours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Oh.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
Mostly?
That was really reassuring until mostly.
In between the two? It's hard. I've never had a chance like this. This kind of access to knowledge. It's Solas' old home. I want to learn as much as I can.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
Even Solas slept. Rested minds think better. Even Solas slept.
Not that Solas should be any kind of example, but even he slept. You can too.
Sometimes I can't. Fall asleep, I mean. My thoughts get in the way.
Perhaps I can help.
With sleeping?
Oh,
Yes.
hey
I
now,
can teach
hey
you some
now.
breathing exercises.
No.
The ones we show initiates.
Flirt with Taylor instead.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
What
And
a
thank you
kind
too,
and
Rook.
gentle soul.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax. Right away. But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
Objection! Help with sleeping, please! Literally, chat. Belara, behave yourself. Oh, it's true. Right. Chat, what do we do? You tell me what to do. Tash wants to speak to us for a quest. Darren wants to speak to us. Do we go and meet the Inquisitor? Or do we go to Hausberg? I wanna do some Necropolis stuff, I think. I want to do some Emmerich stuff. DeCaster said, had 7 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. I think Emmerich needs to pay me a visit. I agree. I think so too. I think we'll go to them. We'll go to the Necropolis. I'm going to talk to Davrin and Tash, and we're going to try and come back to the lighthouse and see when Emmerich wants to talk to us, because we need to flirt with him by the end of today. This is the final stream of the year. Got my Christmas jumper on. If you can't see it, I'll show you it. It's a Fallout one, and it says Vault-Tec. Got it like 10 years ago for 40 quid, so I have to make sure I wear it every year to get my 40 quid worth. 5 quid a year. 4 quid a year. But, yeah, this is the final stream of the year. We have to flirt with Emmerich today. We have to. Jack, speedrun until you get into a cutscene. Yeah, exactly. I literally dreamed about Emmerich a couple nights ago. I am unwell. You are not unwell, Beandog. You are in the right-minded way of thinking.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats.
I don't think I've dreamed about
Or
Emmerich or
whatever
any Dragon
Griffins
Age character from the Veilguard
He's getting the hang
lately,
when he listens.
He
recently.
seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces.
Fortunately, the
boy.
game's audio bugs fixed
You wait
itself.
for my
It's so
command.
weird. I don't
We
know
attack
what
together.
it's about.
Then we can kill stuff
It
like
lags, it glitches,
At
it's
least
fine
he's
1 minute.
learning.
The instincts kick in.
Oh,
Griffins
photo
see
mode.
darkspawn and it's a fight to the death, like wolves hunting deer.
I need to take my photos,
Just
you're right.
need to corral it.
Glad I'm not a deer. Unless he loses, he looks so tame. Glad I'm not a deer. I don't think I've heard that line of dialogue before.
Never be a deer. Good to know.
He'd probably leave them alone.
What?
Probably.
You and I see a deer. Maybe he sees venison souffle.
Oh.
Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
I do love the
Half lion,
champion's
half
armor though.
eagle,
It's
with the
sick
instincts of
on
both.
Taylor.
Griffins will always be hunters.
It suits her very well.
Just like his daddy Davrin.
Daddy Davrin. Oh, she's flirting with
Suppose
Davrin
we
and she's
are
Emmerich
our
right now,
nature.
chat. She's thinking about that
Not
warden
sure about that?
charm.
Most of my life, I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
She's vying
not so
for
bad,
that
is it?
Turlum.
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters.
Did I hear Daddy Davrin?
Pure.
You did, I
You
think.
worried?
You did.
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive.
You are.
I want it to be a good one. These
Lady,
animals live to
one of my
fight.
issues of dialogue is for
wonder
some
if
of
there's
its
another
of the
path
pause
for them.
between sentences is too long. Makes it obvious when they were in the same room when recording. Oh, flipping heck, I didn't even read. Yeah. Don't go against their nature. There is for everyone. There's change for everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Costas.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even Griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. a
There is
scary
only
word.
one daddy in the
You're
game.
supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Herlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in.
Oh, take a shot.
That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
It's only water.
He's headstrong.
Won't be getting too inebriated from that, I don't think.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Elga Daddy's our daddy, and Gillinan. What's Gillamommy? Gillamommy? Nice. It is, honestly, anytime we hear Elganan or Gillinan, Elganan or Gillinan, I say them wrong now, their surname bits. I used to say Gillinan. Every time we hear Elganan or Gillinan or Turlum, we drink water. I'll be the most hydrated man ever. Right, where was I going to go? Tash. I'm doing green tea shots. Beandog. Oh, I bet that hits right in the stomach and helps with your digestion very well. Let's read this quickly. Tash's horn. Davrin. Snapped it in my first job with the Lords, a Gamordan Storm Rider. We hit her during a typhoon as she attacked a little fishing village. I used my axes to climb off the wet ground onto her back. That's the best way to deal with lightning dragons when they start making the puddles fry you. Saved the villagers but lost a horn when she slammed me against a cliff face. Better my horn than my skull. Blara. Veil quartz, really strong and the right weight, so my balance isn't thrown off. I took a giant crystal of it as my share from the Storm Rider. Armourer in the Lords shaves bits off as my horn grows back in. No, I don't think what harmonic resonances are. No, I don't know what harmonic resonances are. No, it has never shot lightning. Literally, DeCaster. Literally. I'm becoming a new man. I'm entering my teenage stage. Tea is life. I love Jasmine T.
You heard of the Hall of Valor?
Oh, I love Jasmine T.
Fighting arena.
Yes,
with the
Solas
lords.
greatly disapproves, but we
Interesting.
love it. Taylor
Let me know when
also
you're
doesn't
ready.
like Solas in his playthrough. She doesn't like him at all. She thinks he's an asshole. Right, I'm not doing the Hall of Valor yet. That can be later. That's like kind of like a stream we'll do like 10 levels time and we'll just do it in one go. Probably more than 10 levels time, to be honest. So, can we get any more Veil Ranger points? We cannot. So, we'll head towards the duelist because... Actually, I don't need to head towards the duelist because we're going to respec. So, we'll just go down the Veil Jumper tree more. So, I don't care about fire or cold resistance. Hitting 3 or more enemies with an area ability enhances and damage. Do I have any area abilities? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have 3 area abilities. That makes sense then. So area ability, yes. Projectiles deal more damage. That sounds good to me. I'd say Dreadwolf is daddy, but Solas is baby girl. Also, do we need to change armors? Does Taylor need to change her fit? Maybe. Solas is a pookie. Solas is an arsehole. According to Taylor. I love Solas, but Taylor's not a fan. That's why I'm changing it up, because I was too nice to him my first playthrough. Second one, I was mean. Taylor doesn't like him. Taylor, in real life, would be a solo villain. Definitely is a solo villain. But, yeah. Like, this Taylor is not a fan. And she's, of course, got her little crow hat on. I just think it's hilarious. Emmerich is a Pookie Pie. Do we change? Should we put this one on? We put that one on for a fair bit last time. That one's alright. I like that one a bit. I don't like that one. It's not she's not from like Fergie, but it's not very GLAMOROUR. It's not giving the Eras Tour. This is giving the Eras Tour. This is giving no, not Speak Now, 1989, because of the blue, which is like blank space, shake it off era for those who don't know. If they don't know those songs either, also that's absolutely fine. I realise being a Swiftie and being a Dragon Age fan is a very niche audience too. Right, let's go clear out some trespassers for what chat is calling our Pookie Pie. Do people call Davrin now? No, sorry, not Davrin. Sorry. Emmerich. Is Emmerich our Pookie Pie? What is Emmerich? Please do a karaoke stream. I literally was doing karaoke last Friday. I sang Love Story, Shake It Off, and then I sang the Smiths' Heaven Only Knows I'm Miserable Now, which is like, I was looking for a job and then I found a job. And then I sang Blank Space because somebody asked me to sing it. And I was like, okay. But I don't know all the lyrics to Blank Space, so it was fine. I mean, of course it was good. It was Taylor Swift, but it wasn't like how it should have been. And then what else did I sing? I sing quite a few. I love karaoke. It was either karaoke or darts. Not at the same time, fortunately, though. Otherwise, I would have been pricked a lot, basically, with darts. So, fortunately, that was not the case. Style is my favourite Taylor Swift drug. Love that song. Hell yeah. Well, we're in the 1989 era. Emmerich is chat Spooky Pie. Beandog, what is Emmerich to me then? Skull Daddy. We could call him Skull Effer, like Tash. And now the audio's being weird again. Honestly. Oh yeah, what is chat's favourite karaoke songs? It's a good question. It's the best question. I mean, Volgoff, don't do it in slow motion, please. Next songs I want to sing in karaoke would be David Bowie. Or Bowie, however, I don't. Right, we'll get his trinket upgraded. And what else do I want to sing? I want to sing All Too Well 10-minute version. I could do that one. Yeah, iCity, it really does. The game doesn't want me in the Grand Necropolis. The game's like, you will not be helping out Emmerich, Volkeren. It's weird, man. Anything Celine Dion. Oh, what a shout.
The gods reveal
There's a fight ahead.
They defy our love.
Any Disney princess song? Oh, yes. I really love Tangled. What's the When Will My Life Begin? And then there's the light song. What's the light song called? Oh, I'm not gonna say. I can't remember how it goes.
The strength of empire.
I'm trying to think how it goes. It's the one where they are looking at the lights on the little boat.
Death is our punishment.
It's adorable. Vogoff though. Oh, DeCaster. Is he granddaddy?
I hate to be on their side.
You have them, Lucanus.
Okay, the audio is
Looks like
fine
the
now.
Venatori planned on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
Mulan. Oh, yes. To defeat the Hun. No, I do love karaoke. It is a good fun time. Jack's little ooh sent me. Yeah, my go-to is of course Miss Swift. It's easy, but the thing about me is I get too excited and I sing it too quickly, and I'm trying to dance, and then I'm halfway through the song and I'm exhausted. And I do have video footage of that. So I'm singing way too quickly, and I'm outdoing the karaoke machine or whatever you call it, and then I'm so ahead that I'm out of breath by the time I get to the actual lyric, because I'm too excited. I literally sing it way too excited. And at last eyes, yeah, that's it. And I see the light. Yeah, what a tune, what a brilliant song. Yeah, we should just do a karaoke stream instead. We could all do Dawn Will Come. I mean, that is an absolute possibility. Yeah, it's crazy, I see. Yeah. Let's just do Dawn Will Come. I'll start it, and then chat, you can finish, you can pick up with me, okay? So what's the first lyric? Shadows fall and hope has fled.
You don't think highly of spirit magic, Lucanus, because of your experiences with a Venatori, I suppose.
Pardon me.
I assure you that performed with care, necromancy is no more harmful than any other magecraft.
There is a difference. Fire and ice spells kill people. They don't bring them back again.
What's so objectionable about a simple reanimation?
Ooh. It's a waste of hard work.
Oh. All we could do in Euthenera, but it's all in Elven, if anybody knows the lyrics. Go on, DeCaster, you get a go. Yeah, go on, chat.
It's a haunting.
I haven't seen the new Wicked yet, but I have watched the play and I loved it. So I'm very excited to watch the movie. But I did really enjoy the play.
They attack from a distance.
Or production, or whatever we call them these days.
Let there be no shelter from the dead.
Always level 30. Oh. I think Lucanus and Emmerich might be my team for this playthrough. I talked about it a lot last time, but I think they're a good dynamic, and you get more of spite, which I want to get more of. Go on, DeCaster. Chat, DeCaster's singing alone here.
Just say when.
Thank you, Shauna. I definitely will. No, I definitely will. I really do want to see it.
Behold the wrath of
Oh, now Liliana's coming in. Now Liliana's part. Liliana and Josie. And then Cullen comes in. I love it when Cullen comes in. It always makes me laugh. It's brilliant. That's like how I sing.
That was like Manfred, only worse.
Manfred would never be so
Oh,
vicious.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What's he said about
Though
Manfred?
when
Whoa.
pressed the wrong way,
Lucanus
errant
is
spirits of
slandering Manfred.
curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
Why would he slander Manfred? Lucanus. He's got a demon, and he has the gall to slander Manfred. Anybody romance Lucanus, chat? Anybody like romancing Lucanus? Because Lucanus has just insulted my main man, Manfred. Exactly, I City. Saw it live at the Grand Opera House. That's so cool, Kitty. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
I don't trust it.
More Venatori.
Yeah, Bean-Dog, literally. Literally. Oh, RPG is currently romancing Lucanus. How's it going, RPG? Do you like it? You enjoying Lucanus? Lucanus gets a pass, leave him alone. Okay, chat.
Of course. It's too early.
It's too early.
Not half bad.
It's slow. I feel like all the quite a lot of them are slow. But yeah, I've heard his is particularly slow.
Say the word.
The weird
Venatori
bug
sure
that
made themselves cozy
forced me to
here.
open Lucanus' romance and led him on. Oh, was that a bug being dog, eh? Eh?
Myrna and Vorgoth will be happy. I think
Yeah,
that's
but we
the
don't
last
care about Myrna and
trespassing
Veilguard
Venatori.
as much as we do with Emmerich.
Travesty, so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards.
You should. He's leveled up too. Hey, that's what we want to see. Lucanus is my favourite companion after Emmerich. And so far, Romance is absolutely gorgeous. He's so sweet. Oh well. Brilliant. Well, we're going to have both as our main party, I reckon. I like Lucanus' abilities. And yeah, the whole spite dynamic. Right, let's go back and see. Oh no, let's go get the fast travel location actually.
We're not alone.
Yeah, RPG, they're all quite slow, aren't they? So it's like. Are any of the Romans actually fast at all? Or like quicker paced? I don't think so, but I don't know because I've only romanced Nev and I've only heard about the others. I've heard about Davrin's, I've heard about Lucanus's, I've heard about Balara's. And I've been saving Emmerich's for this moment, well, this collective moment of all these streams.
To preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
Exotic is not how I would describe your dead body.
No, Lucanus is great. I mean, I won't spoil it, but yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say anything. We will experience it together.
Understood.
Davrin so far is cute. Oh, great. Hash's seems like it's fast-paced. Jack, if you ever have the opportunity, you have to see Wicked and Live Theatre. I've seen it on the West End in 2022. It's something I'm going to remember on my deathbed. It was that good. No, I really enjoyed it. I think we had the understudy, so it was cheaper, but it was brilliant. My favourite musical is Phantom of the Opera, though. I cry every single time. think it was. I actually saw it.
That's the
In
last
they
of
did
them.
a re-release of the 2014 or 2011 Royal Albert Hall screening at my local cinema. So I went to go see it on the same day I finished Veilguard, and it was very, very, very an emotional day. I was in tears at the cinema, and then I went home and finished Veilguard, and then I got the ending I wanted with said particular character, and I was then in tears again. It was a very, very sad, good day. But I'm not spoiling anything, so I won't say anything more. But said particular character kind of has some said connotations with the Phantom of the Opera. Kind of, really. People have hinted at it. I don't particularly see it, but apparently Trix Weeks has said that a particular character is based on Phantom. So, yeah. It kind of felt almost wholesome. Right, I can't get to that fast travel location, which is great. Exactly, DeCaster, though. But yeah, I won't do that one. I won't embarrass myself. Well, I don't mind embarrassing myself, to be fair, but I won't. Right, there's at least one. So when we go to the gardens, I believe it's just over there. Phantom and Wicked were in my household a lot. Hell yeah. What a good household. What a fun household. Oh. To effect a proper cleansing of the vaults of the beloved, should malign spirits find their way into the vaults, they will be drawn again and again. After you drive them out, you must light candles to keep them from returning.
These are instructions.
Oh,
Lighting
I've done
candles
this.
will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
Love Cats. I haven't seen Cats. I should see Cats because Miss Swift's in it, but I haven't seen Cats. I need to see Jesus Christ Superstar as well. Okay, there's one. Oh, I've actually not done this before. I got to go backstage for the... No way, RPG, it's amazing. Seeing the costume so up close, I can only imagine. That's amazing. Oh, that is so cool. I love the costume set design of Phantom. It like... Hot take, I really enjoyed Hamilton. And I'm not comparing art, but like... For the price of admission I paid to see Phantom at a really good ticket, a really good seat, sorry, was the same price I got for the cheap seats of Hamilton. And for me, while I really like Hamilton's music and it's got a very different style and it's very different, I just love the fact that Phantom feels more like, and again, my opinion, more like its own like show, because you've got the set pieces, you've got the stage, you've got the costumes, and you have the costumes in Hamilton. It's more the music in Hamilton I get. Whereas for me, like, Phantom, you got everything all at once. But that's just my opinion, of course. Because my brother's more Hamilton and I'm more Phantom, and it's very interesting. Oh, we got some funeral finery. It's always interesting having those debates of what he prefers and what I prefer. Right, well, Emmerich is looking great already. So, spot on. I haven't seen Chicago. I'd like to see Chicago. I'd love to see Miss Saigon as well. If anybody's ever heard of that one. Oh, hell yeah, DeCaster, you first. Oh, mint. Saw Phantom in London, got good seats. I swear I'd be able to touch the chandelier. Oh, that's mint. That is a good seat. That's an amazing seat. Oh, Six is playing in my local theatre, actually. I probably should. It's about Henry VIII, Six Wives, isn't it? Right.
Have the vows in the vaults of
Be
the
happy with
beloved
us.
been-
Can we get some more
That
approval of
skeleton
Emmerich?
that used to be a
please?
spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude.
Funeral finery, let's
The
go.
magic animating
Literally.
this haunting is ancient.
Take Emmerich adds the fun in funeral.
There are no further signs of the Venatori. However,
These two just glitch up my game. That's it. That it is. It's been fun, and then these two start speaking, and it goes full on slow motion. Have you got any more quests for me?
The Venatori won't be bothering you anymore.
You have our thanks.
The spirits rest more sound.
Oh no way, Amelia! Oh no, flipping heck! Ah, that's a flipping nightmare. What did they say? Why they cancelled it? Right, so there's no more hauntings. Right, let's go see if Emmerich wants to talk to us. Oh yeah, DeCaster, we got it. We found it in a chest. We did some ritual that I'd never done before, and we got it. Oh, no way. You're yearning for see. Oh, have you ever seen it since? Have you been able to see it since? Sorry. I do need to see it. You know what? I should go book tickets. Hi, City. Has Jack turned into a duelist yet? Not yet. Emmerich. I have not 360 no scope. I've almost 360 no scope. I can change my sensitivity back up if you want me to. Oh no, Emily, that's been tragic. Emmerich, take me to the gardens.
I got this right. Manfred's a wisp?
A wisp of curiosity, to be precise.
And this wisp was so curious about our world, it just couldn't wait to come here, animate a body, and...
You know what we'll do, chat? You know what we'll do, chat?
Manfred enjoyed...
You know what we'll do, chat? Oh, his mouth's open, though. Is this going to be flattering? We'll close his mouth. But we will zoom in it first, though. No.
Boiling the water.
Right, I need him to not open his mouth.
Steam.
He needs to look longingly at Taylor. Come here. Oh, yeah. Stay there. Hold. Hold. Yeah. Hold. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I like the fact that they added filters. We can get a bit of, you know, je ne sais quoi. Oh God, the cast. Anybody got any fun Christmas plans? Anybody like Christmas? Anybody enjoy the Christmas period? Because this is just filling. I mean, I don't know where I was going with that. It's like a postcard. No, I don't know where I was going with that. I'll just be quiet. I'll just take the photo. His bone structure, FFS. Right, we need that flame to not look like his hair's on fire. Right. Okay. What mute? I like that. I think I like that one a bit. We'll get the brightness up a bit. Get the brightness up. Oh. Okay, I like the colorization of that one. Oh, it's reset. Don't reset. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Right. Vignette. Yeah. And then we can lower the brightness, actually. Yeah, okay. That's got more warmth, you know? Literally wrapping presents, kitty! Oh. Right. Okay. How do I remove you without you defaulting? That's the button. Okay. We'll get a few photos, shall we? Did that take the screenshot? Yes, it did. That just had a delayed effect. Do you know who loves Christmas? I bet Emmerich loves Christmas. I could see these two. I could see him just wearing a nice fluffy Christmas jumper. Right, let's get some. Shall we get them like this? Oh, okay. Oh. Not as, I mean, you know, I like the idea of that being in the middle, but then the lighting is, oof, it's a bit harsh. Oof. We just got to get a good few. The thing, her facial structure reminds me of Ella Pernell. Anybody has seen Fallout or watched Arcane, and the voice actor of Jinx is Ella Pernell. Like, Taylor, in some regard, looks a bit like Ella Pernell. In some regard. Which is a compliment, because Ella Pernell is a beautiful and fantastic actor. We're taking so many shots, but which kinds of shots? Are any of these any good, though? That's the thing. I don't know. Like, you know. His look, that's a good stare. We'll get that bit. Thing for me is I need to always consider the room on the side because of a thumbnail and putting text and stuff on there. So maybe if we had something subtle like that, it might be alright. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough. He doesn't want to talk to us right now. Anyway, we need to go to the gardens at some point. Shall we go and meet the Inquisitor? I guess. I guess we'll go and meet the Inquisitor. I mean, why not? Do you know who else would love do you know who else loves turtlenecks? Who I could see in modern day Thedas? Solas for schnizzle. Solas is a turtleneck master. Turtleneck teacher of philosophy master. Even though he definitely should not be teaching about philosophy or morality. Yeah, he definitely gives those vibes though. Right.
Oh no.
Oh, daisies, what did I do? Oh no, oh no. Oh no, this is the consequences of our actions. I think this is the first time we're seeing it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oopsie daisy. I mean, I'm a crow, you know? I had to go with the crows.
Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the shadow dragons?
Well. Oh, hello. I mean, I may as well use my ultimate, to be honest. It's gonna recharge anyway. Oh, Raggy! I love Scooby-Doo.
Death's final call. They're all yours.
Is there an Inquisition Christmas jumper?
I doubt the shadow dragons would welcome Venatori into their safe house.
Well,
perhaps there are answers to be found amid this devastation.
Maybe, but we kind of wanted to go and... I mean, I guess. If Emmerich requested it, then we'll do it. Only because Emmerich said we should do it. Otherwise, I would have completely ignored it. But because Emmerich said so, we will. Word from Viper. Venatori moving to eliminate us. No one is safe. I'll be waiting in that loading area near the docks. Meet me there, Hector.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance. Nev mentioned it.
Oh.
He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there. The killings. This is...
What a devastating sight.
Yeah, not the best. Solas is either turtleneck or suit and time man, not in between. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I see. Do you like Hector? I can't remember who Hector is. Emmerich is so curious, it's no wonder Manfred was drawn to him. Literally. It's kind of like how originally Colas, who's Sol? I was thinking of Solas and Cole. Cole was drawn to Solas in the initial plan of Joplin to speak on behalf of compassion. And I love that. Because you can still see the compassion in him. And I love that writing, and that is so missed.
You know, I just don't think...
What did she just say about Halos' fish?
Halos makes the best fish in the city.
He burns the fish, and it's got a metallic flavour. It's off-putting.
That's just the fish in Minrathus.
This tells me you've never actually had good fish.
Oof. The slander. That's me, Decaster. The Shadow Dragons are enemies of Tevinter. Come to the dockside jail to see the fate of the traitors and those who harbour them, for the glory of Tevinter Reborn.
The docks. It sounds like the Venatori tracked down Hector and took him there. Let's hurry. I don't like the tone of that note.
I City for you, we're going to find Hector.
You think they'll talk?
You've set up a place to meet. If this is another pile of nonsense...
So, Rook, you and Lucanus both come from the Crows?
We do.
Yes, but I was never as famous as the Demon of Virantium.
Ooh.
Rook, however did you come by that name before you met Spite?
The Tevinter news sheets, but I think Viago started it.
Oh. Yeah. He's the Demon of Virantium. Taylor is... I mean, she's Taylor. She's eponymous in herself. Oh, the Randy Dowager Quarterly Volume 1. We've got to read the Randy Dowager. A dog-eared and underlined quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager battens down with the collected tears of the Archon, being a yarn of leaders entangled by passion, unravelled, and status reversed by court and cord, a tightly woven exploration of empire straining at its borders. The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought, but spiry of step. The lady herself says, well bound, as was the issue, 4 scarves, fluttered in shock out of 5, if only to reserve 1 for the wrists. RD. Yeah, Lucanus and Emmerich is a good shout. It's a good shout. I had Emmerich and Nev for a lot of my first playthrough.
I never thought.
And that was like my besties. But no, now we're... we get the spite dialogue and the nature of spirits and demons and stuff. It's good.
It's fine.
And it's lagging a bit. I apologise.
There's just quite a few.
It must be in high impact city areas.
I guess it's why
It's like the audio. It's weird, man. Also, just for those who have not played this mission before or sided with chose Docktown over Treviso, the quest we're doing currently is the quest you get if you do not save the Docktown. You investigate the area and the Venatori threat of what's happened and the consequences of your actions, basically. Oh. It was, wasn't it?
That body. Is that Hector?
Oh, I see. Is this your man?
Damn it. You were
Oh, I see. Hector's dead.
Public murder. Utterly barbarous. The
Go on,
Venatori
Eris.
mean to stoke people's fear.
Go on, Eric. Go on, Eric. You tell him. Who's this? Who are you?
Hey, Rook. I've news about Lorelei the Fence.
Stop lagging. I see. I'm sorry.
Lorelei. She ran the pawn shop.
Hello, Kenneth. How you doing? Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning
Venatori
for you.
found her.
Good evening
They took her
from me.
to the docks. You have
How
to
is
hurry.
your morning going?
You know
Have
they
you
beat
had
the
beans
shadow
for
dragons.
breakfast?
We're on it.
We did Secret Santa at work last week, and my Secret Santa got me 4 cans of beans, and I screamed. I went, this is the best gift ever. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, iCity. So because we've not saved Docktown, I need to go find the fast travel locations again. What time do I normally play? I normally play for about 2 hours, 3 hours, depending. Starting at 7 PM my time, ending around 10 PM. It depends generally how I'm feeling, the missions we're doing, if we come to a natural end. But yeah, probably about halfway through-ish currently. Take a shot of water because of beans being mentioned. Well. There you go. I wonder if Taylor Swift had any beans. Like Heinz baked beans. In tomato sauce. With a bit of cheese in them. If I ever met her, that'd be the question I'd ask her. It wouldn't be anything serious, no. It would be, have you ever had baked beans? I asked the main...
Another question about the
I'll let you
crows,
talk first.
Lucanus.
I'm also a crow.
Oh, yes I am.
Have
Talk
you
to me.
told Diago that?
Talk to me. Oh.
Do you have
Oh.
any say in your targets?
You want to know if my victims deserved it?
Forgive me. I shouldn't have asked.
Everyone wonders. I've never killed an innocent by my count. I cannot say if yours would agree.
Hey now. Hey now. Oh, good question, iCity. I'm just... At the moment, I'm just growing it out and seeing what happens. But I want to, like, at least get something going. So for the moment, it's just see what I can grow, and then I'll start to groom it. For now, yeah, it's just see what I can do. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. What I asked Doug Cockle, who is the Oh, I see. We went completely different directions with that song. You went for Smash Mouth. I went for Lindsay. What's she called? Lindsay Lohan? Is it Lindsay Lohan? Lindsay McGuire. Lindsay McGuire. Yeah, Doug Cockle, the voice actor of The Witcher 3. I met him and I asked him, has he ever had beans? And he was like, yeah, I love beans. I was like, yes! That was it. Thank you, IC. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. The game is just tanking as I run through. Just ignore it. It's fine. It'll get better. It'll get better.
I see you.
It has its days where it's fine and it's weird. Go on, DeCaster. Yeah, DeCaster knows. Oh, I see. Yes, I see. You should sing it every time.
Stay in cover.
Oh, oh, that hurt.
Reach up.
We're in the clear.
Right, I got another fast travel.
More executions?
I will reload the save again because sometimes that fixes it. Who else is fast? I see. Oh, DeCaster beat you there. Damn. Yeah, performance sometimes is fine, sometimes it's weird. Maybe because I destroyed it. Docktown, the game's like, nope. Gonna run like crap for you. Now, I could lower the graphics, but I don't want Taylor's hair to go kapoof. No. Solas, Spirit Breaker, second to Mathalfen, Herald the Dread Wolf. Damn. Damn. Is he fast?
This should never happen. Not anywhere.
Right, well, we're just gonna have to power through the lag. I'm only doing this quest because Emmerich wants me to do it.
Trouble ahead.
I don't have ray tracing on no. Thanks for that, Emily. I did check the specs that you sent me as well. And I made sure to ensure that ray tracing was not on. Honestly, sometimes it's brilliant and other times it's just weird. I know that makes no sense. Maybe the area, maybe the, you know, the GPU, CPU malarkey that, you know, areas and RAM and blah 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 blah. Because like in a minute it'll be alright. Then it will be, and it will be.
Search the area for anyone who needs help. Lorelei. This was hers.
By the way, did you know that somebody suggested the executors have a connection to other ancient dreamers? I did not know that. That's amazing. Is it on Reddit? Where can I find
even care if the people they're
this
executing
thread?
are really shadow dragons. It's anyone who's ever been connected to them or helped them.
Right, well, we did that quest for Emmerich. We didn't do it for anybody else. So we'll go meet the Inquisitor. Yeah, it's honestly weird because it's fine sometimes. It's not, you know. I just, you know, I'm completely obsessed with Professor Emmerich. Are you more obsessed with Emmerich than Solas, DeCaster? That's the question.
Mars mystery.
happening to this city? I heard some people lost their homes. I wish there was something I could do.
What could you do?
No, Solas has my entire heart. He's my favourite of all time. Even more than Emmerich. Oh, Beandog. Beandog's an Emmerich girly, but not a Solas girly. She said the correct answer. Yeah, she did. She did. What I will do is update my drivers for
Why
next
did
time
Morgan
as well.
want to meet in
Sometimes
Molasses?
it's just
Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in
weird.
Arlethan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Yes, it is. Harding knows everyone. Why are you here? We would never say, why are you here? Solas is Bear. How can I love anyone more than Solas? It's a good question. This is a safe space for all of us Solas fans. It's true. But Emmerich is my #1 Pookie Pie baby girl. Are we pleased to meet Llewellyn? Harding knows everybody. We're pleased to meet. No, well, Harding's Taylor's bestie, so we'll make a little.
How many famous people do you know, Harding? Should I expect the Divine to show up?
She also served in the Inquisition, but we didn't talk much.
You did talk
Morgan
to
and
Liliana,
Harding
though.
have told me about what you've accomplished
Right?
since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganan and Gillenane.
This is on you. I don't know if we can. You can count on me. Oh, we need to take a shot because they just said Elganan and Gillenane. However, you know. Back in a minute, I need to refill more water. BRB. Otherwise, I can't take the shot. Also, do I have to do the shot twice for Elganan and Gillenane, or do I just do one because of both their names together? Let me know. Okay, I'm back. 1 shot or 2 shots for Elganan and Gillenane. It is ambiguous, but I would have thought Harding would... I know it's ambiguous because I had to make it ambiguous. But Harding spent time with Liliana, surely. Oh yeah, I made Liliana Divine. I like... For the first playthrough, it was Vivienne. Then it was Liliana and then Cassandra. 2 shots. Okay, thanks, iCity. There you go. 2 shots of hard, pure water. Can you count on me? I don't know if Taylor would say you can count on me. I don't know if we can. We'll have some skepticism.
We've been doing what we can, but I'll be honest. Right now, it feels like we're in over our heads.
You've already faced setbacks. You'll face more. Your actions will have consequences.
Oh, we should get
Did you
some
see
photos
what
of
happened
Inky.
to the Viper? We know all about consequences.
Such thinking is a trap you can ill afford. The Viper was blighted because of Elganan and Gillenane. But the city of Treviso was saved
Right, 1
because of
second.
you.
I wasn't ready to become the Inquisitor. I wasn't ready to have to choose between helping Templars or mages, or decide the fate of every Grey Warden in Southern Thedas. Eventually, when the choices I made caught up with me, I disbanded the Inquisition rather than let it turn into another problem.
To chase
Maybe
her
someday you'll
cutie
face the
pie.
same situation. But I'm asking you
Or
not to
Pookie
worry
pie.
about that future until we have one. Right now, we need you to stop the gods.
Which gods do we need to stop?
All right.
Which ones?
I'll do my best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
Yep.
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
How are you here? Tell me about the South. I mean, how are you here? I have Soul Rook Brain Robber exclusively in a non-Slavellan world. and only in the sense that it would be part of Solas' manipulations of Rook. He would never have feelings for them. Pardon me. Right, how are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to
Oh,
talk?
the Inquisitor is my
And how
favourite
did you
Dragon Age
get here so
protagonist. I
fast?
love the Inquisitor.
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Doesn't she just Canid?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's
Isabella's
fear of
also
us,
50 years old
I may
too.
still scurry between the walls of this world. to
Yes,
know where I
Emily!
might do the most good.
Romancing Incu
The
for Rook.
Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Tell me more about the South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here.
Which gods
It's
again?
really that bad in the South?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost,
Big
the
drinkies tonight.
Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marchers have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall.
I
She's
accidentally
taking her
spilled
people
some
and
water on
what's
me, it
left of her
reflected.
army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Solas
Thank
picking
you.
Rook. Level and picking
Inquisition
Rook over
might
Solas would be
gone, but
amazing.
My name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
I don't like the fact that none of these you say matters. It's like there's no point in even saying it. So I've said I need an army, I need connections. So I'll just say I need your spies, but it doesn't matter.
What I really need right now is information. If you have anyone who can help.
I'm sorry.
See?
The only reliable sources of information I have up here are Morrigan, Dorian, and Harding.
All of whom are already helping us. I understand.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solas's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solas is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your
Yeah, not
new
sure
ally.
Dorian is helping anymore, it's true. Good, I don't trust him because Taylor does not like Solas.
I appreciate it. Solas has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade.
Oh, is he trapped in the Fade? Is that
But
where he is?
anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solas rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Solas was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were...
Oh.
I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
No, stay.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
The caster, is that because she goes on a camping trip with Emric? As opposed to with Rook, or Emric and Rook going on a camping trip. Oh, you like her more with an Emric romancing Rook? Ooh. Right, does Emric want to talk to me now? That's the real question. Yeah, we've got quests, I get that, but we're not here to quest. We're not here to play the game, we're here to romance Emric. That's what Taylor Swift would want, you know? Oh, it's not. Oh. We'll read the missive, shall we? It's because of dialogue. That makes sense. That makes sense. Rook. Though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I've heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke of you and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. She's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I sent grim tidings. The echoes of Solas' ritual and the escape of the gods ring across Solas, the south, not Solas, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. In Olay, a splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Olay and the border keeps of Ferelden. Antivan Corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostigar. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself, and when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First rounds on me. Yours, the Inquisitor. See, did you call me Solas instead of Jack? Yeah, I can add. Unfortunately, Emmerich's writer has just left BioWare. Jack City's got some thoughts about you. City, what thoughts do you have? Yeah, literally, you think Ole would have learnt the first time. Emmerich's got a quest! We should have gotten to drink with our companions an Inky post game, I agree. No, I see, don't say never mind, you have to say it now. You have to say it now.
Visiting the Memorial Gardens?
Yes.
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the Necropolis. It should be peaceful and quite undisturbed. You'd be most welcome company.
You have to say it now, I see. You have to. You have to. Should we watch the first mural? Let's do it. Is this seat taken?
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
Quite literally. I see. You have to say it. No, never mind.
That was strange.
Elga Daddy.
They were
yes.
speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in
It's like
each
the
of our
TARDIS
native languages.
In
Not just any memory.
Doctor Who.
One of the Dread Wolves.
It translates.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
It was a bit of a it was a bit of a letdown. I've never said that before. Oh, I've always gone for I'm sorry. It was a bit of a letdown.
Given what we've seen them do, I was expecting someone to do something epic.
Right? It was so mundane. Nothing grand or cosmic. No setting fire to the sun. It was just talking. Politics. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
Alright, what else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solas, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solas were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
No wonder he was angry. I see Mythal's reasons. I think I always say no wonder he was angry. Beandog, what songs do you have on your Emmerich playlist? Let us know a few. I see Mythal's reasons because I normally say the other one.
I think I get where
Eric
Mythal
approves.
is coming from.
Yes.
Really? You've just finished some big war, everyone is exhausted, and now Elgranon won't give up power. If Mythal sided with Solas, would Elgranon have backed down?
Not a chance.
It would have led to another war. Mythal tried to keep the peace.
And Solas must see that, but still can't accept that she chose peaceful politics over his ideals.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solas wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solas? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solas would have kept it in his hideaway.
Why?
It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Why is Rook saying that to the party when Rook's going to do that? It's like Rook's just telling me that. It's like, keep an eye on the crossroads. I'm the one doing it. Like, they're not going to do it. You know what I mean? That feels like Rook's just talking to me there, and that's not immersive. Just a little criticism. Just a little one. Okay, what other level up do we want to do before we can... Weak point... Primers... What's this ability? Ooh! Ooh! Let's do it. Let's swap out the spinny spin one. I like the spinny spin one, but we're going more archy arch. So we'll try reeling bolt for a bit. I mean, it looks quite similar. No, it doesn't. Knock your bow. It shocks and disorientates enemies. High stagger and it applies shocked. Oh, it's true to caster. The first playthrough is like, and the second one it's like, okay. Third one, okay. We're going to watch another regret. I know you're all pining over Emmerich, but I've got to keep his waiting. I guess it's the dialogue just being directional and telling me what to do as opposed to letting me make up my own mind. I kind of want to see everybody's reactions to the mural, not just explaining it.
I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanuris seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
No, I wish I could believe you.
Sure.
I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanuris and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must.
Nice hat,
The
dweebs.
Blight is our mistake.
Beandog. No, it's more just the companions telling me what the mural is as opposed to letting me decide that, and also they're just telling it what it is and not offering their own interpretation or their own reaction. It's just, this is what it is.
Did Mythal call Solas love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
And in my first playthrough I was
So
like,
they were doing it. The
Whereas now
elven
it's like,
gods
okay.
were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Don't you dare call him love.
They were doing it.
I always say yes, obviously, so I'm going to I don't think so, and ick.
As someone who has Solas talking in my dreams, I'm with Bellara. I just can't see Solas carrying on a secret affair with Mythal.
Can't because you don't think he would, or can't because you don't want to think about it while he's in your head?
Yes.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it.
Ick.
Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Don, it's not that I'm disappointed. I've just sobered up my mind having played it for the 3rd time. My first impressions video was way too, like, blinded by the fact that I'm finally playing a Dragon Age game for the first time past 10 years. But now I'm actually playing it again. And I really like the game. I'm just now realizing its flaws and, you know, actually having a grounded, sobered opinion, I would say. Less high on, I finally played a Dragon Age game, Tell us the story.
We're deep in Elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Oh, so Solas felt guilty. Solas was smug. Solas felt guilty.
Okay, Solas warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solas says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solas wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
He felt guilty as sin, Lucy.
Is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her.
Yes, Lucy.
Killed her.
Oh, I love that, Lucy. What do we mean by killed? And Don, thank you. Yeah, I agree to that sentiment. Yeah. What do we mean by killed?
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
The one good god got killed, he blames himself. He blames himself. Because I always go for the funny ones, so I want to try see what we can do a bit.
Solas tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. But he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her. But he waited too long. And then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Right, okay. Do we have another memory? No, we don't. You know what that means? Fellow Emmerich Pookie Pies. Unless anybody else wants to talk to me. Then we'll see Bellara. And then we will go and meet Emmerich in the Mortalitasi
The fires are lit.
Grand Necropolis. Oh, I can finally upgrade my abilities. So, Reign of Decay. First, yeah, let's do that. Let's do ability. It's just, yeah, I'm not going to use each of these anyway. And then stagger. I like staggering enemies so I can finish them. Is it currently got that? No, it's currently got none. So let's get... I don't really care about resistances, but I guess we'll do fire. That's not very exciting. My bow. Don't be in a resistance. Damn it, yeah, okay, cool. Hits different on the replay. It does hit different on the replay.
Taking a walk?
Yeah, that's the thing. Inquisition, I feel like you could have a completely different play style to a lot of degree. Different choices, different consequences, different companion arcs on multiple replays, whereas this, your Rook... The thing is, Rook is a character in this game very much predetermined. You feel a lot more like a predetermined character. You don't really create as much of a Rook. You choose their dialogue. It's like playing Geralt. Whereas in Inquisition, you felt like you were the Inquisitor and there was more choice in who the Inquisitor is. And it's fine when you get used to it, but when you're on multiple replays, you're not creating your own character. You are creating how your Rook will act and what your Rook does and who your Rook romances in their playstyle. So, yeah, it's very linear for a Dragon Age game. That's the word.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see?
Rook, you're here. And I did, sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Oof.
Also that, it's kind of mean.
I've done these two, so we'll do, how does that happen?
I thought it was just an archive. How can it be mean?
The creator, its creator, I mean. An archive spirit takes on the personality of whoever makes it. Which, okay, that's an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Condescendingly, it seems.
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
Oh,
I
yes.
cannot say.
Good point. It came later.
What came later?
What do you mean by it came later?
Oh, I meant later after Elvenon fell. We didn't call them the Forgotten Ones till after that. They were the bad gods. Disease, pestilence, weren't supposed to speak their names. Not like the good gods, you know, Elgernon, Gillenane.
Hey.
But now we know the truth about the Evanuris. So we don't know for sure what the Forgotten Ones were, I mean. They used to say Solas was one, so best case scenario, like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Ask about Solas. Yeah, let's do it.
Archive, tell me about the Dread Wolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Ask about the Evanuris.
Archive, tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
Do what you need to.
You have a chance to learn more about your people. Go for it. Just be careful. And try not to break anything.
Right. Thanks, Rook.
All thanks must be given to Anaris, for he will cast down the oppressive Evanuris and take his rightful place.
What a shame. I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Right, okay. Shall we go to the gardens to see Emmerich? Is that even a question? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Emmerich and Lucanus. Chat talking about roommates. Who's roommating with who, chat? So we literally went all that way before. Okay, there is a fast travel there, but still.
Everything's calm. Looks like the candles worked.
Hey, we fixed it.
I see some of my colleagues have begun the renewal of the vows.
Hey. Where's Audric?
May light and calm guard the vaults of this place.
May the rest of the dead always follow.
Oh, I haven't actually seen this area patched up. I didn't do the ritual before. Skelly Bro was just sweeping. Look at this one just sweeping too. Skelly Bro just sweeping. Minding their business, just sweeping. Alright. No delaying. Let's get in those gardens and see Emmerich. Right. Here we go. Garden time.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Aww.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives
Look
were
at Manfred
flickers
sitting
against
there.
the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
Is Audric actually in the game RPG? I spent ages looking for the library and I could never find him. Still getting a lot. This is so creepy. Is that what I say? Still getting a lot of gloom. This is so neat. This is so creepy. Neat, creepy, neat, creepy, neat, creepy. This is so neat.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's
Okay,
livelier.
Manfred just
Here.
sat there.
Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
I love Manfred just sat there looking adorable. It'd only be right.
Seems
Yes.
disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
Wait, what?
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook?
Whatever you say. Where's Manfred? Is he just sat there? No, he's gone. Oh. His teeny little waist.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
How interesting that the Necropolis moved these gardens so far below.
So the Necropolis act...
So another talking, but can we try and get a candid shot? Can we? I mean, Taylor's trying to keep up there, isn't she? Not really candid. Or we could just get one of Emmerich.
Actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle?
Yes.
Aha! One of my favorite flowers.
Aww.
A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
If you ever want a side job, the Crows are always looking for new potions.
Yes, as I recall, you're rather famous for it.
Cast
This way, Rook.
I played this game literally for
You were
4 more
right
too.
about
It's
the gardens
brilliant.
being peaceful.
The Necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
I'll try to cast him.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We
Manfred,
really should take
there
a
he is.
new census.
Oh, hello.
Examining the graves?
You'll need to light these candles as well.
Thanks, Manfred. Manfred. Emery. Pookie Pie, as the chat calls
Open
him.
your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the Necropolis a little unnerving.
Crows have plenty
No.
of ceremony, believe me.
Exactly.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
Move along now. Hey, your department, Emmerich. Hey.
Hi. Should I say hi?
It's curious about you.
Oh.
We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
Oh, yes.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child,
Here we go.
they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
Oh.
A collapsed building. Swift
Swift.
deaths.
Swift deaths.
After the funeral, the
We're laughing at the
Watchers
Swift deaths.
took
of
me
course.
in.
We'd never laughed at the Swift deaths. It's just Taylor Swift. Down here. Sorry about your parents. Lucky you turned out to be a mate. Sorry about your parents.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must. But those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me.
Oh.
Come,
Who else is very
the
curious?
next set
I
of
see.
graves lies ahead. Please, light the next
Solas,
candles if you would.
Spirit Speaker, second to Val Veneral, the Dreadful, who is no younger. Oh, man. I should have thought. I should have thought.
There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality.
For sure. Alright, lean against it so I can take a photo with you.
All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
I am a mage without a specialty. I see. Manfred.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light.
So don't light it. Otherwise it just keeps moving. So don't light it right now. Oh, I was inside of him. Oh, too close. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, 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 okay. No, it needs to look composed. Oh, oh, he's looking, but is Taylor looking at him? Let's make him a little bit. Okay, there, okay, I get you now. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. We are the united constellation of Solas monsters. What a way to say it. What a brilliant way to say it. Right, it needs to be a bit better. Right, let me let's just you, yep, okay. Ooh, okay, yep. Alright, now look at me. Look into the eyes, not around the eyes, into the eyes, around the eyes, into the eyes. Yep, now around the eyes, yep. Get closer! Closer! I was inside of him a second ago. How close do I have to go? We're going to take a few 40s. A few 40s. Closer. Even closer. Oh, what now? Right, look at him, Taylor. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him. Are you looking at each other? I can't tell. So. Oh, I love how feral these streams get. Look at him. I'm looking at him. Oh, I see. Right, is that better to cast her? Will she? Is this not good enough? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, is she looking at him now? Okay, she's looking at him now. Oh, and she's got a hand out. There we go. That's cool. Eh? What do you think about that? Eh? Oh, don't reset. Don't do that. Okay, we're getting there. Now we've got to get a good angle. We'll get a few angles, eh? Hey, that's alright, eh? I don't like the staff, though. I wish I could... Can I hide the staff? No. We could also just... Boop! No, I kid. I kid. Right, let's have a look at what we got going on here, eh? So, right, turn autofocus off. No, 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 no. I will do it myself. Right. Okay. So. It's a good one of Emmerich. It's just not of Tay-Tay, but we'll just get a few. That's good. I like that. I like her hand. It's like she's about to give him something. But what would she give him out of her hand? I'll zoom in a minute. Okay. Get his staff in there, maybe. That's cute. I'll get a side angle so I can maybe have it as the thumbnail. Hey, that's cute, eh? You can see the Rook dagger. I like the dagger. Yeah, I like that. It's cute. It's cute. Yeah. We'll get a few. Oh, there's Manfred. Oh, hello, Manfred. He's looking. He's looking. He's like... yeah, he's like the eyes emoji. Literally. Let me... What, we're on... distance run 40. Shall we unblur him? Oh, he's like, Dad, what's going on? What's going on here? Little peeping Tom, isn't he? Oh, right. Okay, let's get more of a zoom. I don't like the staff being cut off, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. Got flowers in the middle. I hope you all don't care that I'm just taking photos and not playing the game. But, I mean, what do you expect? Right, no. Yeah. No. No. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Back to the filters. Ooh. We'll try this one for a bit. The Hand of Glory. I live for photo mode too. It's so good, isn't it? Look at his eyes. Gleam or glisten. Only thing is with it being a rogue, you got all this bulky stuff. Like the bow. If you were a mage with a dagger and orb, you wouldn't have any of that. But hey ho. Right, what else? What other angles can we do? It almost looks like they're holding hands if you kind of do that. Yeah, it looks like they're holding hands if you do that. We'll try it. See what we can do. I agree, DeCaster. What is your purpose if not to lower the tone? Lower the tone? Oh, she looks like she's in love with him. She's like, oh, damn. Ah, that's a better angle. Ish. She looks more like she's in love. She looks very saucy. Like, damn. Oh, you still have to configure around as a mage. Oh, fair. Right, and then we're going to get even closer. Just to see how close we can get. And then we'll call it there. Ah, look at Taylor. She looks so happy and flirty. Right, let's mess with the oh, no tilting. Oh, give me a second to cast. I'll read that in a minute. If you get really close, it can look like his hands are around her waist. Hee hee. It's like a gift. There you go. People removing the mole on his nose. Seriously. Oh. Right. These are the up close ones. Oh, where am I going? Ah! Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, ah, oh. Oh. And then one more for good measure, maybe at a different angle. No, one more for good measure. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Oh, this looks really tragic. Oh no, he's like, Daddy. But Daddy's got other priorities now, Manfred. Oh no, I feel sad. Funny though. We'll get a photo of Manfred for good measure. Look at his perspective, you know. Look at what he's looking at. Oh, he's left out. All by myself. But to be fair, yeah, he's excited. Papa, where are you going, Papa? Let's get some brightness on him. Oh, okay, no, maybe not. Maybe a filter. Eh? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Well, we'll leave it at that, eh? Okay, there we go. We got our photos. Yeah, Manfred knows his family's only getting bigger. Okay. Let's light the candles.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
For whom the bell tolls. The third wheel in, literally, Shauna. Hello, little one.
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
We do.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our paths. What was...
The Necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Our son. They are funny, aren't they, Kitty? Yeah. You find them later on.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the Necropolis itself, but
Thank
what
you,
was
Jeremiah.
draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Yes. All the time. This is too heavy for me. I don't think about it. I mean, I want to say something nice, but I don't know if Taylor would think about it. What can I say here that's... I don't want to just say yes, of course, like most people. I don't think about it. I don't want to... This is too heavy for me. I don't think about it.
I try not to think much about the big end.
It wasn't a choice for me when I was younger.
When you ride
That's when I
horses regularly,
discovered
yes.
I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends.
Tea time.
I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Yes. What can this? In a grit? No, I won't say that. Anything for Manfred? Trying to I almost went for the anything for Manfred one. Trying to impress. I like it. Here we go.
Did you set all this up to make a good impression?
Of course not. I was only...
Because it's working.
Oh.
Then it's my pleasure to share the tranquility of this place with you.
Flirt. We did the flirt. We did the big flirt. Right. Get that healing equipped. Right, will you have anything more for us to say back at the lighthouse? The Riz. It's true, Thomas. The Riz. Surprise Pikachu ass. Let's find the fast travel waypoint. Kitty returns. We flirted with Emmerich Kitty. Right, back to lighthouse. Emmerich, give me something. Speak to me. Yes, he wants to speak. What are we going to talk about? Right, Emmerich, what are we doing?
With all my regards, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
Tell me about the Necropolis.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every Watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
Vigil against what? So I didn't get this dialogue on my first run because I was already a Watcher, so it's cool to hear it. Vigil against what?
What do Watchers watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
And anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
Are Watchers also Mortalitasi?
So I've heard people call necromancers Mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Morn Watch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are Mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What kind of responsibilities?
What's the Mornwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy?
Not often, but on occasion.
You mentioned homesickness.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
What have we got? Corpse whispering requests.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
Hi, Marshall. And that's not your whole job?
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navarra?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Did you give up on your classes?
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
I'll see you around.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Yes. I enjoy your company. Eh.
You know I can't turn down spending more time with you.
Oh.
How lovely to hear you say so. I'll always be glad to show you around the tombs, my dear. At your pleasure.
I'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Until then.
Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you, Marshall. I was listening to Emmerich. Yes, I am growing facial hair. Do you like it? Visit him, Tete. Big flirt. Yeah, I was so engrossed. He is such a professor. He had me completely enraptured. I guess we could talk to the rest. I guess, but, you know, nobody compares to Emmerich. Thank you, Marshall. I appreciate it.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear
Looks like it looks like a sound was talking for a minute then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a Griffin.
Oh.
Squawk.
Dream big.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. They've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who
Hopefully
were bad
not
right
Marshall.
up till they took their vow.
Turlem, yeah. Might be Turlem time though.
The last stop of the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey
I'm feeling the
Wardens
Turlem.
and
The
take your
Turlem's
chances
coming.
with the blight.
After Christmas break, will we see a full beard? I don't know. It depends, you know. I don't know. I'm going to flirt with him. Just to add the tension. Well, you know. Who are the wrong sort?
And just how wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Sounds fun. Right up to the murdering.
At least now they're murdering Darkspawn.
Why is the first warden angry?
Has your first warden always been well...
A dick.
A stubborn bastard?
One way of putting it.
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to.
Oh.
Algernon and Gillenane won't play by his
I got one of them.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sort can be the wrong sort.
I prefer prison. You're not like that. Oh, well, we'll flirt in a minute. Tell me about Weishaupt.
I've heard about Weishaupt. Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sort have their charm.
You're not like that, Davrin. Hehehe.
You don't seem the wrong sort.
No one's born a hero.
You're really selling it.
It gets better. When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger, then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay, now I get it.
Best part is the Warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past, but after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
Everyone deserves that. I hope it lasts. Everybody deserves that.
We all need that chance. Put past sins to right.
It makes the Warden stronger to have people in our ranks who've lived in the shadows. When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kind of like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
Hey now.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey.
Manfred the Warden. Has a ring to it.
No Manfred slander.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you around.
That's 2 people today who have given Manfred slander. First Lucanus and now Davrin. We will not be having it. Especially because of the choice we're going to make. Which I will not comment on further. Hehehe. Lucanus wants to talk. We are flirting with everybody, by the way. Is Taylor really going to go for Manfred? I don't know.
Nev,
Sorry.
I took a lot
Emmerich?
of notes
I
while
don't
you
know.
were away.
I don't know.
About what we did and who we met and what I thought you might notice. I know you like keeping notes.
Oh, Shauna, I agree 100%.
Maybe it would help.
I agree 1000%
Sorry,
actually.
that's
I love Bryony Corrigan's
It's great, though.
northern accent. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I could talk about it for like hours how much I love her accent. And the representation of a northerner in
Lucanus,
England.
where is he?
Where are you? Oh, I know where he is. I know where he is. It's not quite Yorkie. It's Geordie. Yorkie would be like, go to pub, off to pub. Go to. You've seen that TikTok? Oh, the young little dog at Pit. Off to Pit. That's like Yorkie, because I live near Yorkshire and then live near Geordland. That's all I'll say. But yeah, so I get a good balance of hearing Yorkshire accents and Geordie. My mother's from Geordieland, so I was like, Geordie. Geordie's like, oh, you hammer over here, Henny. That's like Geordie. Whereas, yeah, Yorkshire's up to pub. It's good, though.
Back, demon! No further!
Yeah, I love Bryony.
Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go. Don't make us hurt both of you.
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
I'm glad you like it, Decast. I love it. I'll do it again in a minute. Spite enough.
Spite, stop. You're not taking Lucanus through the Illuvian.
I could, if you'd move.
So you can
Literally,
take him where?
Kitty.
Off
Literally.
a cliff, or worse?
How did Rook dash?
Decast.
You tried to walk through the Illuvian
She is
in
so.
your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
Coffee can't fix everything.
You can't just caffeinate your way out of this.
I haven't heard that one before.
It's hard for Spy to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
Tie yourself down.
You need to restrain yourself while you sleep. Lock the door, tie yourself to the bed, whatever it takes.
I'll come up with something. And thanks.
I can caffeinate my way out of the thing. I'll let you know. It's true. It's true. Right, what do we do now, chat? 20 minutes left, really-ish. Let's do some Crossroads stuff and just chat. Let's do that. Let's go to the Crossroads and yap. Crossroads and yap. There's not enough spite, I agree. Yeah, I was thinking of the tying thing. I thought it would have been a bit more, you know. Yeah, that's what Taylor was thinking, at least. As Emily's kind of thinking. Anybody noticed this thing before?
The lyrium dagger's vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass.
Because I only noticed it on my second playthrough.
Voices?
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharpened.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless, and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elgernon and Gillenin.
Oh.
Were we eavesdropping on the past?
The dagger must catch and amplify their influence here. Ingenious, really.
Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.
Well, fortunately it doesn't. Yeah, then you fast travel and you get more. After locking in the emerald. Ooh. Okay. Colour me intrigued. Our forces are cunning. Their forces. Okay, it doesn't want to give me any more. Right. We'll see how hard this stuff is. Shouldn't be too hard. Recommended level 30. I mean, I've got the thing to unseal it, so I may as well check it out. The one line I need. So we need to romance Emmerich and come back. Is what you're saying? Okay. We will. Also, it's crazy that the sexy tree is in the crossroads. All this time. The sexy tree. The sexiest character of Dragon Age.
The spirits are returning.
In the crossroads. See, I like this part of the game, but they could have done a lot more with this. They could have, like, had a spirit army. But no, I won't spoil anything, but, like, they could have done more of this. Jack, why are you saying hard like that? Well, how was I saying hard? I didn't even realise I was saying hard a certain way. What was I saying? It was hard. I can't remember what I was saying was hard. Anyway. Oh, am I wearing this current amulet? Yes, I am. No. And what have you got for me, little spirit? You've got the Arlathan Archivist roll. I mean, you look cool. May as well get some of these. Permanently boost defense when acquired. I mean, I may as well get it. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That'll be a crafting resource, won't it? Emphasize the word hard. I didn't realise I emphasised the word hard. Antivan. That Grey Warden helmet looks cool, but Taylor ain't wearing no Grey Warden helmets. Yeah, no explanation for the sexy tree. Oh, the tree people, sorry, not the sexy tree. Sorry, I was still thinking about the sexy tree.
Something truly powerful is drawing the undead here.
I reckon we can kill it. Emmerich.
Trouble ahead.
Okay, new ability. Is that the new ability? Oh, was that the new ability? That's sick. Oh, hell yeah. Right, freeze. Then we got this one. Haha. Oh, being an archer is sick. I love it, it's fun. In fact, being a rogue, full stop. Big fan. So can I do that? Can I jump and go? Wee. No, I need to go. There you go. That's how you do it. But I need a bigger. I want to jump and freeze time and aim and shoot, but you need like a bigger gap to jump.
Of course. Someone
ability.
behind this. Find whoever's raising them.
That is so satisfying to fire. Go on, Emmerich, get in there. Jack, can you use the lag to your advantage for photo mode? I don't know, can I?
Just say when.
That is a good idea.
A solid blow.
That is a very good idea. Or what about slow-mo? Well, that is a good idea. The only thing I don't like, right, is when you're going, you hold your bow and it fires as soon as you go up for photo mode. It's like, no, don't do that. I want to get a shot with the, you know? What's Emmerich doing over here, right? Hell yeah. Here lies Tass, a slave whose blood opened the path to this place. Slain by Venatori, buried by us. She dreamed of freedom, may she find it, those who watch and remember.
I spy trouble ahead.
I spy. Emmerich playing I spy. I spy something beginning with.
Behind the portcullis. That one's
S.
raising the others. We need a way through.
See, he's so funny. He's supposed to play I spy all day. Oh yeah, you can fight these till you're
I get a whisk to
blue
follow
in the
me.
face.
You'll
and
get
you
a taste
this
of your
dude
own
to go down.
medicine.
We're being fired upon.
There. Take it out before it raises any more dead.
That one's all set. A fine hit, Lucanus. Just say when.
Now. Well done, dearest. Sobs. Oh. That is such a fun ability. He's literally such a
Everyone
sweet pea.
all right?
Pookie pie. Oh, hello.
fight ahead.
Thanks, Lucanus.
I don't want to use it yet because I want to save it for the big boss dude. Oh.
Those undead look
The temptation is. Oh wait, are they just
ancient.
gonna keep
Whoever
on
they
spawning?
served, they're fighting for the gods now.
Oh no. Oh, what's this about Inquisition? So, I reckon we can take the boss. I took that ogre out last stream and that was like level 30.
Sleeps here, dweller.
Fine.
Death and blight have not tempered its
It's
rage.
fine. I can do it. We can do it.
Corruption, undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Dude over there. We can take him out.
Common undead.
Take it
Fine.
down.
Are you ready? Here we go. I love it all because it follows the enemies as opposed to just doing one area. We got it. Surely, yeah. Freeze. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Yeah.
Look behind you! Don't get, I'm afraid!
The trail of Pelisan, beloved.
You're taking fire!
Oh. I think so, bro.
Just say when.
Just say when. Okay, go for it.
On it.
What? It's drawing power from the Fate Tear.
And it appears to be regenerating.
That should weaken it.
Well, I don't really know what you're supposed to do to stop this happening. I forget. Otherwise it's just completely unavoidable. I can't remember. Like that. Like, damn.
Not just yet!
You can hit its regeneration phase.
The attack from a distance!
We need to go and attack him when it's charging before it can. Okay. Thank you, chat.
His back turned.
Ready, Rook.
Not quite ready! They're attacking from afar!
We're gonna kill the mobs, really.
Look! You're injured!
Where are the green, annoying healing things? No more left. Okay, brilliant. Oh, there's one there.
Ready, Rook.
Attack from afar!
Like you, Emily, I also like pain. I'm not too under level, to be fair. I'm like level 24, 3.
From the dead.
Heal. Bro.
On the job.
Ah. Right, okay, so I can... Oh, he's still alive. Okay, I thought he was doing his thing. Oh no! No, 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 no. Freeze.
Give me a minute.
It's fine. We don't need to heal, do we? No. We got it. We just got to do slow and take your time. So let's do that. And that. And that. Oh, like that. I mean, it didn't even do much damage, really.
Ready and waiting.
Oh, that's damage. Didn't he need to ask him and just healed me, and now he killed me. Nope. Nope. And now it just becomes a game of just recharging arrows and dodging. Because I've got one health potion and Emmerich healing me.
Watch out!
Right. I mean, I did not see you there. Come on, Emmerich. No! No, 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 no! Recharge, Emmerich! I mean, I could use a healing potion, but I don't want to. And I probably should do this more. Hey, he got me. He got me. When nobody got me, Emmerich got me.
Ready, Rook.
Halfway there. Ish. Right, come on, Emmerich. Yeah, go after Emmerich instead. Okay, so I have to attack him. Okay, I see you. I see you.
It's weakening the fate tear. Keep going.
I mean, I could use my ultimate, but I don't really want to do that.
That should weaken it.
You know what, I'll just do it. Get in there, ult. Almost. Oh, no. Oh, we tried. I think so. I'm gonna freeze you. You're not gonna freeze me, bro.
Stay in cover.
No. No. M2 deals more damage.
Story unfinished. Take them down.
Damn, we just gotta be patient. We're dwindling him off.
Get clear.
Oh no. Almost had them.
Look out behind you.
Right, headshots. If I can. Yes. Okay. Just gotta get headshots. And breathing. Come back. What's that?
They attack from a distance.
Yeah, easy difficulty. You just go boop. It's not hard, it's just learning the pattern and like
We need to close in.
requires you to dodge at the right. It's not like, you know. Right, I'm gonna keep Emmerich ability available so you can heal me when shit goes awry. But Lucanus, get in there, bro. I really need to learn up pause. I just don't. I'm not used to it because I've been playing on easy. Right, we got him. So yeah, we got him. I also appreciate that the regrets can be frozen because that would be
They're
annoying.
gone. The Fade Tear and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence.
Gotcha. Right, what is in here?
The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful. It must...
The burden, are you any good? 30% damage, while lower health, you cannot go above 30% health. It's a bit too much of a risk, that. I don't know, I'll
be
consider
protecting
it
something
later,
big.
but it's a bit of a
We
risk.
should look around for a door it might fit.
It just seems... I don't know. I've got the abilities that... I've got the amulet that reduces health when I use abilities, because I get criticals, and that's really good. But then to lower my health even more, I don't know. Oh, Kit, you got stuck in a corner. Oh, oh my goodness. Emily, that'll be amazing. If the defeat of the Revenant showed the betrayal cutscene, that'll be so good. Because otherwise, like, well, what's the point? I don't get it. And there was I'm making a new video on the data mined content, and there was something about that particular spirit that I forget, or demon. But there is something written about it. So it's as if they were going to do something with it, but they didn't. But that would have been amazing. Right, we'll go back to the lighthouse, see if anybody wants to talk to me. If not, then we'll call it there, because we are just passing the 3-hour mark. See if anybody wants to chat. Mainly Emmerich. But we've at least flirted with Emmerich before breaking up for the new year. Breaking up, like we've got to school. We'll chat to Davrin again. Davrin and Emmerich? Davrin and Manfred. Same, Kitty, I would love to see that. Next stream will be like 2nd week of January. Like 2-3 weeks.
Okay, that's enough.
3 weeks, I think.
Quiet now.
Choose chat. Manfred or Hassan.
Fine. Who wants a treat?
I do.
Ooh, me. I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
Why'd you get my hopes up?
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Yeah, Davrin, where's my treat?
Hell
Come on,
nah.
guys, give me a break. Rook?
You got this. Squawk. I kind of want to do the squawk.
What are we all saying?
Well, it isn't be quiet.
Sorry, it's all I've got.
Wait, you can't just leave me with it.
Manfred.
Good luck with that.
I'm sorry. I have to choose somebody. It's got to be Manfred. You know? Baby boy. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me. Also, just thank you so much for supporting my content this year. I've got still a few more vids to push this year, but just regardless of saying it live to you all on stream, really appreciate the support this year with the Veilguard coming out. You know, the hype of 10 years, the 10-year wait, 8 years of my channel. Just to finally have this game and actually be playing it is insane. And of course, we'll have our thoughts on the actual game itself. Overall, I do really enjoy it and have really enjoyed playing it, especially on stream, creating Taylor Swift. Like, it's so fun to merge two of my favorite things together, especially considering I literally watched the Veilguard's trailer while at Taylor Swift. But no, thank you all so much for the support and the love and the appreciation. I will be back in the new year on streams like second week of January, whenever that is. I think it's 3 weeks today. Still doing Wednesday, 7 p.m. my time. But yeah, I just want to take the time to say Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a lovely, happy New Year. If I don't speak to you or you don't hear any of my videos until then, I really, really appreciate you all so much, and I just hope you have a lovely end to the new year. If you celebrate Christmas or not, or whatever this year has been for you, I just hope that you're able to close out this year with a good time, with a bang, and have a better start in the new year, or whatever, you know, whatever just a better new beginning in 2025. I'm not really a whole new me, new year kind of person. I like to set myself goals and see what I can do. But no, I'm not really into the whole brand new, completely different person. But yeah, no, I just hope that you can have a better start to 2025. Or if 2024 has been amazing, I hope 2025 can be equally as amazing. But yes, really appreciate the love, the support, the fact that we finally have Dragon Age 4 after so long. BioWare content ain't going anywhere for me in the future as well. I am still going to be a BioWare creator. I will be changing it up in the new year. I will be talking about other games, but I'm still going to be a Dragon Age, Mass Effect, BioWare creator. That will always be my bread and butter. But I'm also going to talk about other games too. Witcher, Avowed, maybe. Fable 4, we'll see. We will see. But yes, I do want to delve into just fantasy RPGs as a whole. But yes, again, thank you so much. And yeah, I will see you in the new year. Goodbye. Have a lovely new year. And